কিছু বলতে চান খুঁটি পুজো নিয়ে? মানে হাসি হওয়ার একটা মানে বিপদ আছে জন্য সরাসরি কিছু বলবেন না, বাট warm welcome to those who are watching on Instagram. We'll be live in the next 10 minutes or so. Give you a glimpse to 3 long years up. Because of pandemic last 2 years, we didn't have such a good Khuti Puja such. It's like in Bengali, Nomo Nomo Kore look Khuti Puja. And this year, we are doing in a much better way as we overcome forces that cruel pandemic. It's still around. I mean, the pandemic is still very much around to some extent. And there you go.
আমাদের শিব মন্দিরের প্রাণ পুরুষ শ্রী সুধীর রায় আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত হয়েছে। তাকে খুঁটি পুজোর শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি। আমাদের শিব মন্দিরের খুঁটি পুজো ইতিমধ্যে শুরু হয়ে গিয়েছে। সকলকে আহ্বান জানাচ্ছি এই খুঁটি পুজোর অংশীদার হওয়ার জন্য। আমাদের শিব মন্দির সর্বজনীন দুর্গোৎসব সমিতি ৮৬তম বর্ষে পদার্পণ করেছে এবং এই আনন্দ উৎসব ইতিমধ্যে শুরু হয়ে গিয়েছে আমাদের পূজা প্রাঙ্গণে। সকলকে আহ্বান জানাচ্ছি।
So as you heard from the words of Rima herself, Khuti Puja's begun, and it's written in Anand Utsave Shuru, which in English means the beginning of joy. We know in October the Durga Puja schedule, but we are doing the foundation Puja itself, or we call it foundation in English or Khuti Puja in Bangla. So, and this one in Dhuti is Shibmandir. Being on Shibmandir performing the puja for and half Shibmandir. You can see the Purohit is helping. Hello Rashik. Rashik is one of my Latin friends, so a warm welcome to Rashik, and those who are watching and will be watching it later, because it will be on my timeline. So if you have missed any portion of it right now, so you'll get to see that later.
শিব মন্দির সর্বজনীন দুর্গোৎসব সমিতি এবছর ৮৬তম বর্ষে পদার্পণ করেছে। ইতিমধ্যে আমাদের খুঁটি পুজো, এবছরের খুঁটি পুজো শুরু হয়ে গিয়েছে। এই মুহূর্তকে আরও রঙিন ও প্রাণবন্ত করে তুলতে আপনাকে সাদর আমন্ত্রণ জানাই। আপনার উপস্থিতি আমাদের আগামী দিনের পথ চলায় অনুপ্রাণিত করবে।
A warm welcome to Ritupuna watching from Bangalore. Yes, we are back on power of so-called trashy epidemic. We are also a warm welcome to Shabir. And yes, we're overcoming the terrible, stupid pandemic or whatever that was. It's still there in bits and pieces, but more or less we have overcome the bad days. So in the context of that, to see something big happening like the Khuti Puja is perhaps a sign of good things that should come as we get closer to the festival days scheduled for October. And we do hope that things are equally better that time. That's the most important thing. As we seek the blessings, the divine blessings of Mother Goddess Durga and her children, that we get to perform the Durga Puja this year with much more gaiety, much more fun, and perhaps lesser restrictions than in the previous years. We know the last 2 years had been like 2020 and 2021. Durga Puja was celebrated with lots of restrictions. As you may have known, in many puja pandals, you couldn't enter. You couldn't enter the Durga Puja unless you have the Durga Puja due to restrictions and blah blah blah. Now, whether that will change in this year, we hope, of course, for the best, that we get to enter finally in a Durga Puja pandal when it actually happens in October of October is still a long way to go, but yes, these are signs and perhaps an indication of what we could expect later when the actual Durga Puja happens. Reporters of different news channels also there, so they're doing their job, taking photographs, video snapshots. They'll be in their portals later on. At the moment, not a big crowd there. That's Tina's sister there also as well. Great to see her. A warm welcome to her as well. So there you go. People enjoying tea, mishti doi, and whatever else being served. So we'll be live another 5 minutes, I think. We'll live another 5 minutes before I wrap it up. And the rest of it. বৌদি কেমন লাগছে বলুন দিদি? I think she didn't hear me. We get to hear the sound. It's a little late. This thing, so she's in position. She didn't hear me as I called her name, which is okay. If you're watching live or later on demand, that's what you're doing. A lot of people starting to come, not in the big numbers yet. So that's it. So this is the Puja in progress here at Shibmandir. Good. So let's say last now few minutes before we wrap it up. Now let me ask this little kid what he feels. Puchke কেমন হচ্ছে খুঁটি পুজো? কেমন কেমন লাগছে বলো?
আমি কে ভিডিও তুলতে বুঝালো এই আমি কেন ওই খাতে উঠেছে
Clearly he's having fun. That's what it is. Hello again guys for watching. This is the Khuntipuja of Shibmandir, an elaborate Khuntipuja after 3 long years. Didn't happen in 20 and 21, for you know why. So it's looking so good. Okay, let's get some sound bite from Shivam. Hey Shivam! Shivam! কিছু বলতে চান? লাইভে আছো? He's enjoying as well. See, he's taking snaps with his mobile camera, as is the norm everywhere. There you are. He's coming around, enjoying. See,
শিবমন্দির দুর্গাপূজা হবে এবার আপনার
সেই
সবাই আসবেন
একদম একদম সেটাই। There you are. Chit chat going on as we continue with the. We have another 2 minutes before we wrap up and say goodbye. And